Hello, my name is Mark Williams. I'm here to speak with you and share some information about time management. With time management, there's different ways that we can manage our time. There's some fallacies that people have come to understand about time management. With the information that I've come to know and understand, I hope this information does help you better manage your time. There's a book called The 1 Minute Manager. The 1 Minute Manager basically describes about how to better streamline what we are trying to accomplish within goal setting, within meetings, within accomplishing all tasks. The word streamline is very important here. The reason why is because there's a lot of wasted time within meetings and other options and different opportunities at work. We need to streamline what we're doing so we have more time to accomplish our goals. One of the things that he did talk about in the book is 1 minute goal setting. Now, what 1 minute goal setting is to basically set a goal that you're able to read over within 1 minute. To remind yourself, to be able to help stay on track for what you're doing. Within goal setting, if you are a management team or a team alone, you need to set goals, agree on the goals that you need to accomplish as a group. Write these goals out. This is where it was suggested about 250 words is about what someone can read in about 1 minute. After you've written these goals out, as you go throughout the day, throughout the week, reread those goals. Periodically just go over them. Make sure you're on track. Evaluate yourself after reading to find out if your actions are in line with the goals that you've already set forth. The other thing is that if you feel good, you have good production. Take care of yourself mentally, physically, emotionally. As we feel good, then we're able to produce better. 168 hours, 24/7. 7 days a week for 24 hours is 168 hours. We have that much time to accomplish our tasks. Now, most of us don't work 24/7. The world has become a 24/7 economy, however. How we spend our workday, whether it be 8 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours, will truly dictate how successful we are. You have more time than you think. Most of us in our lives, we often think that we don't have enough time to accomplish our tasks, to accomplish our goals. It's not that we don't have enough time necessarily, but it's how we're spending our time is where we can have better success. The mythical time crunch. A lot of times we think, oh, we only have an hour to do this, we're crunched for time. But remember, it's how you're spending the time. Am I spending it wisely? Am I wasting time to be able to accomplish those goals? Basically, create a simple plan and work that plan. If it's simple, it's easy. If it's easy, it can be accomplished. If you make a goal too large, too big, the chances of you being able to accomplish it, to attain that goal, is very minimal. So the goal here, the idea is to make simple plans, simple goals, so that you can easily attain it. If it's easily attainable, you don't get discouraged. You feel good about what you've done, and you can have good production. Seize control of your schedule. Do not mistake things that look like work for actual work. Get rid of non-core competency tasks by ignoring, minimizing, or outsourcing them. And boost efficiency by getting better at what you do. Two things I'd like to see on here is seize control of your schedule. Seizing control of your schedule is basically dictating what you're doing. Schedule it and keep to it. Become more efficient at what you do. Whatever you do for work, if you're a carpenter, it doesn't matter, a businessman, whatever you do, if you're able to better make your time efficient, the quicker you'll get done, the better you are, and in the end, more money that can be made for you, for your company, however it may be. What smart students know. Now, this is a very good book that I wish I would have known about when I was younger or even starting college. The concept is planning. Getting everything done without being overwhelmed requires a systematic approach that includes hard work, Discipline, planning, and prioritizing. Hard work, discipline, and prioritizing. We need to discipline ourselves to find out and do what we need to do. But with that, we need to prioritize and be honest with ourselves. What is the most important to the least important to accomplish on the day, on the week, on the whatever it may be, the project. One of my favorite principles I have come to know about and learn about is the 80-20 principle. Most of everything that we accomplish in a daily task, 80% of what we can accomplish and what we do accomplish is done in 20% of the time. Now, 20% of the time, if we were to use the 20% or the rest of our time more effectively, how much more could we get done? Now, the interesting thing about this is it's a very true principle. An engine, a car combustion engine, 80% of the energy, or say gas, is lost and only 20% is utilized when combusted in the engine. A company receives 80% of its money from 20% of its clientele. And it's also, again, not short of time or have too much of it. It's the way we treat our time. Utilization, streamlining. It's not that you don't have enough time. It's how you're using your time. You need to analyze what you're doing in order to better streamline and accomplish those goals and tasks. If you don't think you have enough time, take a moment and figure out what you need to do better. And there, evaluate yourself. Figure out the low values versus the high values. Again, this is where we might be minoring on our major things and majoring on our minor things. So really, the evaluation of the tasks that we need to do is very essential. Manage your time and don't let your time manage you. You dictate your time. Now, you might have a boss that says you need to get certain things done. But with your schedule and with what you know you need to do, you need to manage that time wisely. Evaluate, prioritize, and schedule. Make appointments. We are more apt to keep track and keep up to what we need to accomplish and do if we have those appointments. Basically, timelines. With this, we need to find the 20% top priorities and make a priority scale. Priority scale is basically numbering, 1 to 10. The most important to the least important. You might have 4 ones. One of the good things to do is focus on the one thing, accomplish that one thing, and go on to the next. If you do piece, you may not get anything fully accomplished for the day. By prioritizing and having a priority scale, it gives you the opportunity to know exactly what you need to do, and also you feel good about yourself because you have accomplished some things. If you get through the day and you haven't accomplished anything, or you've accomplished partials, you don't feel very good about yourself, and there again, you feel good, you produce good. Now, there are different ways to organize. The organization industry, or the planning industry, is a billion-dollar industry. Planners, calendars, and electronic devices. There's hundreds of them. Do you use a written one? Do you use a desk calendar? Do you use Microsoft Outlook? That's what I use at work. Electronic devices. There's many different devices. There's iPhones, there's HTCs, there's iPads, there's all different devices that to help you. Now, there's not one device that's necessarily better than the other, but you need to find out which device best works for you. Then the trick is not to just have the new handy dandy tool, but to learn how to use it. You need to learn how to master it. Again, some time spent in the beginning will help you understand how to master that tool, and by that time spent, you will save time. You'll gather moments, minutes, days, hours over a period of time by learning and mastering the ways that can help you organize. Time management. Analyze, strategize, and attack. We need to analyze what we need to do We need to strategize how we're going to accomplish it and attack it. Sort it, figure out the different things that we need to do to accomplish those goals. And last, get her done. Our ability to be productive is directly proportional to our ability to relax. If we're stressed out, we're less apt to get the thing accomplished and get it done effectively. We may get it done, but it may not be up to what we need to do. Again, feel good, good production. Organizing does create success. Organization is a creator of less stress, and organize all needful things. So let's organize to create success. There's a study that went out that, say, an individual that makes $200,000 annually, if he loses 1 hour of production per day for a year, the company has now lost $25,000 annually because he's wasted that 1 hour of time. So by organizing, we not only help ourselves create success, but the companies that we work for, individuals that work for us, it's actually more productive for the end result. Through organization, we do have less stress. If you ever gone to your desk and there's a mass of papers, but you need to find one paper, you get stressed because you can't find it. It becomes very, very hectic. And again, organize all needful things. You need to figure out where you need to organize to be more successful. Analyze yourself and find out what you need to do better. Now here's some tips. Again, the time management myth. We can't manage time. I can't make a minute go longer, a second go longer, an hour go longer, a week. What we can do is we can manage what we do with our time during that process and during that period. This is doing management of self. Analyze what I'm doing. Am I working good? Am I working effectively? Am I working efficiently? At the end of the day, at the end of the week, look back and find out. Do a time map for a week, for a month. Write down every hour what you did during that hour. Go back over that period of time and look to see what you did. All these steps are very quick steps that you can do, but the time spent in the first week, first month to get this organized will produce more time in the future. Again, this is through managing yourself, analyzing where are you wasting time. Creating goals, simply sitting down, creating goals, and giving yourself a direction will help you become more successful. Implement. If you create the goals and you don't do them, what good are the goals? But you wasted the time to create the goals. Whatever you set forth, implement. Do it. Use the tools. The tools that we talked about. There's the different calendars, the different organization tools. Find the tool that's right for you, utilize it, and you will be successful. You'll be able to manage your time more effectively and wisely. Prioritize. We need to be honest with ourselves about what's more important. Quit minoring on the major things and majoring on the minor things. Know what you need to accomplish and do those items. If at all there is not enough time to do a task, delegate. Ask for help. If you're a manager, if you're a boss, have a subordinate do what you need done. Make the tasks manageable though. Don't overwhelm people or overwhelm yourself with too large of a task to do. Routines. A simple routine will help you manage your time. Getting up, showering, eating at the same time, having meetings at the exact same time, keeping an exact same schedule daily will help you better have more success. Time limits, organize, and quit wasting time. Give yourself time limits to do different tasks. Within time limits, we will follow our organization, follow our plans, and follow our goals. Through organizing, with the organization, using the tools that we can use those tools to give us the ability to manage the time that we have and be more productive. Quit wasting time. Figure out those time wasters. If it's a chatty employee that comes up, Figure out how to end the conversation early. Be flat and honest. I'm busy. Let's talk another time. Figure different ways out to quit wasting time. Time management is a very essential tool in our lives. I'm hoping that with the ability to find the right tool for you, you will be able to better manage your time, become more successful, and have more joy. Remember, it is through feeling good that we produce better. Thank you very much and have a good day.